Hey folks, Vortex here and welcome to my review of the BGVP P05 or P05. These have some sort of tuning kind of mechanism, which obviously what we'll look at in a bit. And yet, as usual, full disclaimers, I'd like to thank HiFiGo for sending this out to me, so thank you very much. I was not paid to do this video and all thoughts and opinions are my own, and it's been quite a while since I've done a BGVP model. And yeah, I have no idea what these are like, so let's just get into it. So let's see what you get. So on this side, a bit of information. So MMCX, which I'm not too keen on, but let's see what like. Easy to drive. At least it says it's easy to drive. With a steering wheel, a PU and ceramic DD, filter tuning to see what this looks. I have no idea how this works. Small to wear, double side curve. I think you can wear these up and down. So a bit of information there. 34 ohm impedance, so a little bit harder than normal, but nothing out of the ordinary. Frequency response 20 to 40 kHz, 105 dB. Materials, driver, says 10mm. 2 strands of copper, silver plated cable, cable length and weight, and obviously where it's made, and obviously the company. So I have no idea what these are like. I haven't even actually opened this box before. So, oh wow, okay, there's quite a bit. So, bit of paperwork. The best experience. Not sure what that is. Store info. Bit of paperwork. So you got German. Couple of different languages there. Oh, bit of English. So I think just common sense, and obviously dB and how long you can listen for, so on and so forth. Bit more information there, how to fit them. So a lot of different tips. So vocal tips, let's just pick one of each. Obviously it's got some foam tips here. Let's grab one of those. So it looks like difference of bore sizes. So the left bore's wider. So yeah, see what they are like. So the vocal one is actually got a smaller bore. Let's get one of these out. So these are actually quite small. Come on, you can get out. Here we go. So yeah, quite a small shape. So that comes off, and that comes off. So obviously I'll have a play around with this, obviously, when I get to do it. MMCX. Quite curious. Again, there's obviously a QC sticker there. So what kind of cable you get. So I'm sure this can be worn cable up or down. Little carry case, it's not too bad. More filters there. So there's 4 in there, and here's the cable. Obviously I will open it up when I get to review it. Seems okay. So yeah, I've no idea what these are like. So hopefully the nozzles do much of a difference, and that you can change both sides. That's quite a difference really. So yeah, I'll see you in the future. Yes, so welcome to my review section of the BGVP P05 or P05. Now a big thing of these is the filters, or nozzle filters. So this is what it comes with. So the default pair is red on the back, which is small, gold one on the front, which is longer, and in the pack you get 2, so you get smaller and then longer. So the smaller ones go on the back, longer ones go on the front, as you can see. Now I'm going to overlay an image from HiFiGo's website. It describes the 2 standard versions, but there's actually 4. So if you look now, there's an EQ filter, equalization filter, gold and red, and then there's the base filter, which is silver and silver. But you can swap them, so you can use a silver front and then like the red rear. So I've graphed all variations of both sides, which we'll get to in a bit. I wanted to get that done out the way because in the manual and in the box it wasn't very clear how it worked, but you can do it. So cable, obviously you can see what it looks like. It works fine. They also have designed it to work both ways. So this is the right unit. So obviously you're facing that way, so it goes that way, or oops, you can have it so it goes over your head. So it'd be like your ear will be here. You know, it look like that. It's a little bit stiff, but it does work. So I like that. I think I've tried something like that before, and obviously this seems to work quite well. Build quality is also very good, very simple, easy to pair as well. And obviously if you want to change one, they just come off easy, just screws off, screws on. I prefer 2-pin. The best experience, I prefer a 2-pin, but it is MMCX. I've left them connected because I'm not that keen on MMCX, so I want to keep these connected instead of unplugging, plugging back in. Yeah, so comfort was fine, build quality was well fine, comfort was fine either direction, so cable down, cable up, I like that. So tuning, so these are a single dynamic driver per side. They do have nice timbre, sound stage is good, micro details is good, and the imaging is also good. They've used a good DD and are very happy with how they perform. So power and sensitivity on these is again very straightforward. Don't need anything, just anything normal will should power these as well. You don't need anything like crazy, they're not planar or nothing like that. But yeah, overall so far so good with what these are like. Yeah, so timbre's good. They sound realistic as well. They are tuned quite well. Yeah, so I'm going to put the graph on now so you can see what it looks like. Obviously it's a little bit complicated. So I'm just showing on the graph the default setting, which is red and gold, silver and silver. Obviously in the squig link after the video you can try the other ones, which is red silver and then silver gold, so it's the opposite. Yeah, so tuning, let's start with bass. As you can see, basically the red filter is less bass, and then the silver rear one brings the bass up. It's as simple as that really. I prefer the silver rear vent. It all depends on what kind of tuning you like. I typically like electronic, so I prefer the more bass emphasized filter, which is the silver rear one. So that's what the silver is. But yeah, silver rear vent. And that's it really. I like the impact. Again, it's a good DD. I like that each filter changes a different part. Quite a unique kind of thing, and it works quite well really. So yeah, I prefer the rear red filter. Good impact, decay, solid rumble. Good, just good impact. Very good really. So mid-range I found was actually quite clean on these. Again, more of a natural presentation. It is slightly forward, but it's not crazy so. Like female vocals on this set are pretty good. Males can sound a touch thin, but they're not bad at all. And I was really quite happy with the mid-range. I didn't really feel any grain or anything kind of strange. It was all there, and I was actually quite happy with it. So treble, which is kind of where the other filter does the job. So the gold filter probably gives it the most treble, and the silver front filter is the smoothest treble, basically. So yeah, so red filter on the back, least bass. Gold filter on the front, most treble, and obviously the opposites. I like each one is independent, but anyway, treble is very good. I didn't have any sibilance or anything like that. Sound stage is good, instrument separation is good. Extension could be better, but the stage was actually okay. Everything was clear, crisp. I'm quite glad it's not more treble. I'm quite glad they stopped there. Again, I prefer the silver filter. It's a little bit smoother sounding, but that's my preference and my opinion. But yeah, on the whole, not a bad set. Better tuned than I expected. And it's good that they actually both make usable differences either way. Yeah, so I'm not going to keep it kind of short. So, do I recommend these? Yes. As of right now, these are about $45. I'm quite happy with that for what they offer you. A bunch of different tips. I'm not keen on MMCX, but it is what it is. I like that the nozzles actually do something. Obviously you can see this is the default one, so gold, red. Obviously you can change, you know, you can swap between them if you want to. Just don't lose them. There's no spares, so bear that in mind. Obviously the larger ones go on the front, the small one goes on the rear. Go for it to focus. That's it. So yeah, I like the tuning. I personally prefer the silver rear one and the silver front one, so silver, that's just my preference. Obviously you may want to do it the other way. I do like the overall sound tuning. I like the DD. Cable's pretty good. It's a little bit stiff and I would have preferred 2-pin, but that's my choice. Yeah, carry case as well is actually pretty good. Overall, these are probably a little bit better than I expected. I have tried some BGVP models before and they've been a bit like hit or miss, and I think they cost more than this. But yeah, it looks like they've put a bit of effort into this and it's actually worked quite well. So yeah, I recommend it. It's not too bad at all. $45 for this kind of setup is yeah, is pretty good. I like that. Actually, it does something. Just make sure you don't lose the bits, so bear that in mind. But yeah, comfort was actually okay. Like I said before, you can wear it both ways. So again, this is the right unit. So you can either have your face is obviously this way, cable down like that, or it's like that, and your ear is obviously here. And that's it. So yeah, not too bad at all. So if anything in particular or any more information, please do let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.